Okay, called ones. This is part 2. Like I was saying, those you're called to deliver, you would know you're called to deliver them. You would know that you have the anointing to break them free from whatever is holding them back. You would know that you have the solution to their problems and you're the sent one. But in that season, they're not going to recognize you as a deliverer. You are not going to be recognized as one coming to save them. Or that even when you try to save them, they would think that you have an ulterior motive. When you're looking out for them, they would think that you're very proud and arrogant. They will not receive you. In fact, if they see you connected to someone, they would actually go to that person and despise you. They will prefer the other person to you over and over again, because you're in that season. You're in that season where you are supposed to be stripped. And then you're going to fight battles from your bloodline. If you're coming from a bloodline that everything is still very raw, you're going to be fighting those battles because, first of all, you've come to know Christ and you're trying to live a different way from the rest of the family. So the family would not identify with you. Your family would not really want you, right? They will all be fighting. And then the spiritual issues of the family will be fighting you as well. The generational curses that had been in the bloodline, you will battle all of them. So you'll be fighting spiritually, and then those outside physically will be fighting you as well. And that's a season when you are pressed. You are pressed in that season. That's a season of shame. The devil in that season also, his purpose is to shame you, so that when you come out of that season, you are still filled with the spirit of shame and you're not able to move on. So that then the focus will be that, oh man, look at those people who say they preach the gospel. Look at them. Did you see the kind of lifestyle that they were living? Man, if that's what God is about, I don't want him. Whatever will be said. Because they didn't see the glorification. So, as a called one, the battles will not be hidden. You're not going to be, you're going to bleed in public. There is a season where not that you're bleeding while ministry, but you bleed in public. The Lord will deal with those issues in complete, that people will be talking about it. He will make it like that. You cannot hide it. So that you will be of no reputation at all. Of no reputation. You're going to be of nobody in the city, in the community, among those you're called to deliver. In that season, in that process. So I just want to encourage you, called ones. The battle will be fierce. But in the midst of the battle, don't doubt if you're called. Because a lot of times, those who are called have been tricked. All they see is a glorification. All they see, they meet those who have called and they are seeing them in their season of glorification. And they are like excited. Oh, I want to be called. Oh, I want to get into this thing very fast. But they did not see them in their crushing season. They did not see them. We just need to go ask now. People in the neighborhood, they'll be like, oh, that foolish man, he was so poor. In fact, they were begging. What kind of God is that? I don't want him. Because they experienced that, they saw everything in the open. When that person was being stripped to The very basic. So if you're called, be ready. Don't get excited when you see people in their glorification season and you think that's what it's about. Get yourself ready if you're called. Know that you're going to fight battles and there are going to be seasons that you're going to wonder if it's normal. What you're going through is normal. In fact, people around you are going to say everything. They're going to say maybe you're in a cult. They're going to say that your foundations are fighting you. They're going to say there's witchcraft. They're going to say you're under a curse. The very people that when they needed help, you're the one, everything. In fact, where they are right now is that you help propel them. The very people, because wherever they are now, when they turn and look at you and they see you in the season that God is stripping you in the open, they're going to use their moments and compare to yours, and then the identity is in them, in that, and they'll use that to say they're better than you, to say that they're more anointed than you, to say that their call is greater than yours, to say that men are more favored. Or some people even run their mouth and, oh, if God did not use you to help me, he would have used anyone because I'm special and I'm called. You will hear all despicable thing that you have never heard from the very people. Yes, and it's going to be painful. It's going to hurt so bad. But that's meant to shift your trust from people to God. It is meant for you to shift everything and to be of no reputation. Yes. And it is necessary. It is necessary. I'm going to do a part 3.